Hi, it's Hazel and welcome to my channel. Today I'm making this. It's book page accordion pockets. Okay, I just thought I'd do this as a bonus video for you. Yay! So we've got a little bonus video how to make these, and I'll give you all the little measurements as well. These are tiny ones, and I've also made a little thing at the end out of the extra piece of book page that I've had left, but you could make another one for the other one if you've got some more. Okay, make it out of actual book page. Yeah, oh, that'd be nice. And you can, I'll show it. I've shown you how to make it so it doesn't go upside down when you've got the flaps and things. Okay, same with this. That's not upside down either. That's the right way around. Yeah. Okay, so that's right. That's amazing, isn't it? For me, that's great, isn't it? Right, so I'm going to put that through there now. Okay, and I'm going to say thank you so much if you give me a thumbs up. Anybody who has subscribed to my channel too, thank you so much, and thank you for watching today. I will just show you how to make this. It won't take too long. Okay, so without further ado, let's go. Okay, so right, I'm gonna make book page pockets. This paper I've got here is about 4 by 6, but I think it's just over 4. Actually, so it is 4 1/8 by 6. Yeah, that's exactly 6. So 4 1/8 by 6. So let's make some book page pockets from this. Okay, this is my scoreboard. So I need one sheet of this and then one for the cover. Then I'll have a bit left over. You can make something with that, I suppose. Let's see, that one looked nice on that side, wouldn't it? Use that. And perhaps that for the, oh, that's nice on both sides. So I'll leave that one for the cover, and then I might make an envelope out of it if we've got time as well. Right, okay, so I've already cut the papers, so I don't need this. That can go out of the way. Okay, so I'm going to cut this score that at this side here at 1/8 of an inch. So I'm doing it there. Okay, so that's going to be 1/8 of an inch. I don't think it matters which way round you do it, but I'm going to put some washi tape on the opposite side because this paper doesn't seem that strong. Okay, so that's going to go there. I'm also going to score it 2 inches from this side. No, that would confuse everyone. So let me put it here. 2 inches from here. Okay, I'm hoping that's right because it should be. What am I doing? I'm going to cut it. Right, so that's 2 inches. Scoring it at 2 inches. Let's have a look, because that done it too much. Yeah, I think that is. Right, so I'm not going to... I'm just going to score it at... I think it must be 1 7/8 then. Right, so I'm going to score it at 1 7/8, okay. Because I've scored that at half, haven't I? So 1 7/8. There. 1 7/8. That will take that to there. That's it. Done it. Okay, and then I'll fold that in two like that. Oh, and then you score halfway along. So you score at 3 inches down this way. Okay. Right, so I'm going to just go through that again because I've probably confused everyone. Okay, and I'm going to put some washi tape everywhere as well because it's very thin. Right, so I've scored that at 1/4 of an inch, and I've scored that side there. This is at 1/4 inch. That side there at 1 7/8. Let's just check that is 1 7/8 just to make sure. Yeah. Okay, so then that would take that, so that will do that. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do now is put some washi tape down because it's not going to, I'm not going to bother to glue it. Okay, you won't see this, but I want to just strengthen it, so you can do that with origami papers and thin papers. Okay, if you haven't got that, and then I'm going to put some there and there. That's just to make sure it doesn't fall apart. Okay, and then there as well, across there. It's because it's thin book page. Okay, oh yeah, we'll get rid of this as well, won't we? Yeah, so that doesn't need to stick out like that. Okay, so let's go and let's glue now. Do I need this again? I do need it, because I'm going to cut, is it this one? I'm cutting that in half, so this is, oh, you can cut it at, there's my prototype. Right, here it is. Right, so the prototype, I cut it at 2¼ inches. So cut that at 2¼ inches on the best side you like. So I like that side. So cut 2¼ there. You don't have to do this bit. This is just the design I'm doing. Okay, and that can make a little envelope there. Yeah, a very tiny little weenie envelope as well, yeah. So, yeah, that's fine. And so you would turn it upside down, and I would now, so make sure you're doing that at the, would it be the top or the bottom? Yeah, so upside down, so you, on that side you'd score that at 1 inch. I'll do it this way around so it's not too confusing. About 1 inch, doesn't really matter. About 1 inch. And then the other bit you score at, you can put your washi tape on as well. Just got to find it. It's there somewhere, it's hiding, yeah. This washi tape doesn't half hide, you know. Right, so then you'd want to that's about one. I'll put that up on 1¼ inches by the looks of it. Okay, so 1¼ inches. Yeah, on that side. Oh, hold on, I've scored that at 1, haven't I? Say I've scored that at 1. It would be a bit more, wouldn't it? So then I would score that at. It's very confusing on this because I've obviously got a different board. I think it'd be 4¾ wouldn't it? So if you scored one at 1, it'd be 4¾ Okay. And then you can round the corners if you like, which I do like. So I'm going to round the corners on this. Okay, so then that's the casing for the, and I'm going to make an enclosure for it as well. Yeah, I've got washi tape on there, good. And I'm going to put washi tape on there. I'm not going to, it doesn't have to be all the way across, I suppose. It'd probably be better if it was, but yeah. Okay, you won't see that so much. I mean, you can match it if you like. Yeah. Okay, so that makes that the white, right, hold on a minute, it's this one, yeah, that you can see that's the right way round, and that should be the right way round as well. Okay, that would be upside down. Okay, but that's the right way round. Okay, so I'm going to make some closures so that it's like an encased thing, and then you can put it as a tuck spot in a journal or something. It's only a tiny little thing, but it's really cute, isn't it? Okay, so I'm going to move this out of the way now. Right out the way. And then we're going to do this bit. Okay, hope I did this round the right way. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. This is just a demonstration. So they're going to be on the inside, and that's going to be on the inside as well. So the little bit there, glue there, so that turns, then that will be, to make sure that turns up to be on the inside. Okay, so right, so we'll put that there. Yeah, very wobbly line, wonderfully wobbly line. Yeah, there we go. Right, and then we're going to, I'll see if I've got a glue cloth because it's bound to go everywhere. Yeah, so let's get that in. Yeah, there we go. And there should be a line in the middle there, which we've got washi tape inside. And we're going to make sure that's the same. Oh look, I noticed that actually. Yeah, that's going to be the proper way around. I did notice, and I'll tell you in a minute what I noticed when I've sorted it out. And it doesn't really matter if it's not dead accurate measurements. Okay, but that isn't straight, is it? So I'm going to cut that off. Yeah, I know that's not quite in there either. Right, so what do you do then? You get some tape. Now, you don't have to get 1/8 of an inch tape. That's why I used on my other one, but you can get back 1/4 of an inch or something like that. Tape, okay. Oh yeah, mine's... Yeah, this is what I've got handy because my 1/4 of an inch tape is up there on its... in the middle of something. Right, so I'm going to put that in the middle if possible. Okay, cut that at the end there, and then in a minute I'm going to cut that end. Let me just, yeah, that's about the middle, isn't it? Yeah. Right, so I'm going to take the backing off, and this is going to end up that way round. Okay, so this way around, yeah, with a horn beam, whatever that is. Okay, so everybody's saying to me, oh, don't you know what that is? Oh, and I'm going, no, I don't garden. Right, it's very pretty though. Actually, it's not a garden. I think it's wildflowers. Yes, it's from the Beverly book. Yes, of wildflowers. Yeah, I call it the Beverly book because. Right, have I got this? Oh, I did. This is the one I rounded the corners of, so that's brilliant. So there. Right, so what you would do then is put that in there. You wouldn't fix it in yet, so I'm making sure that fits. Okay, well let's shall we ink it up because you can't see the edges, can you? And it does help to see the edges. Yeah, let's ink it up. Ooh. Get some more ink on there. I've got me black actually. I found me black. I did say I'd lost me black a while ago. So let's just do the ones you would actually see. Okay, like that. Yeah. So let's have a look. And what I'm going to do then is, because you've got those like that, you put another one on the back, okay, and then you fix it in so it's, oh look at that, oh look at, we don't like that, do we? If you've got some like white showing that you haven't cut it properly, you would do this. Well, you probably have cut it properly, it's just that you know what it's like. I don't need to do that bit there. Yeah, it's not you that's not cut it properly, of course. No, it's not you, it's not your fault. It's just the way it is. It's the paper being awkward, isn't it? Right, so what we're doing then is put that, and that's the upside down. So make sure you've got that upside down. That's not showing. Okay, if you're using book pocket, in fact, if you're using anything at all. But I do like these. Are so cute, aren't they? And then I'll probably say that back several times. I also say "there you go" about 1,000,000 times, so you can count how many times I say. I said "there you go" about 5 times the other day in one sentence. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, so we'll go through there. Peel the backing off there. Make sure it's upside down. Yeah, and make sure those are up at the top end, which is towards the larger end of that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you can do that what size you like. You don't have to do this bit at all. But it has got a little... Hold on, am I peeling the whole thing? Wait a minute. You know what it's like with this stuff. If I'd used the 1/4 of an inch, it would have been a lot better. But guess what? It's up there and I can't be bothered. There we go. So what I'm doing now is putting that, look, see that there? I'm putting that there and making sure it's away from that so that will fold perfectly. And then there. The reason I'm doing it away from there, in case you put something in your pockets that's a bit taller. Okay, like that. There we go. So that will go up there like that. We don't bother with that at the minute. You could actually make it into a tuck spot if you want, but I don't know if it would work too well. But we'll leave it like that. Anyway, that now is accordion pocket, not double accordion pockets. You can make as many as you like. You can make more. You can make a couple of those and have 4 pockets and say to somebody, look, I've got 4 pockets for you there. Look, there we go. So that will, then you can glue that onto there if you like. The wild currant. Wild currant, hey, wild currant. Right. That can go like that. Okay, now they're going to make the closure. Now I've chosen butterflies for the closure. You can do what you like. I've done one already. I've got one ready because I'm going to make them so one sits there and one sits there, because it's going to be an enclosed unit. You don't have to do that. You can just do one if you're going to use it as and just wrap it round. You can do that if you're going to use it as put in a pocket or something. Or the other thing is sending it to somebody, you know, and they can, and then you're putting gifts in. Very little tiny ones though, so you can put little cute tags in there. How cute would that be? Yeah. Right, they look like needles. Go away. Right, so what I'm doing now is I've cut several butterflies out. That one out of book page. Those out of file folder. Have I glued these together? Oh, I've glued them together, have I? Oh, yeah. So I've done like 3 pieces of file folder. The reason I've done that is because in case the cutter doesn't go, the punch doesn't go through thick paper, and this one actually will, but that's just a demo. So what I'm going to do is stick that on there, on this. Look, I'll show you, I'll give you a bit of a clue. I'm going to put it on 2 just to get it so it's quite close up. Now you won't be able to see that, will you? No, I won't be able to see it now because it's too far that way. But anyway, I'll just show you what you do. You put it on there and then you just make sure you move it about until that looks like it's the same each side. So that looks the same as that, and that's your negative space, this bit here and that bit there. Okay. And then you would put this on as well. So that's done out of it, but that's how it is out of the same book. It's just that that's their old-fashioned drawings, and it was like of somebody who's now passed away. She lived to quite an old age, actually. Oh dear, I've got a frog in my throat. Did you hear that? Frog in my throat. Right, so I've done glitter card there. For some reason, I don't know why. It just happened to think that glitter card might look okay. So I bought a bit of. So if that doesn't look vintage enough, then you have to use glitter card. Glitter card. Okay, you can use what you like. There we go. And there's your, so what you do then is put that and what you do is try and put it in the middle. If possible, possibly, if you can. I mean, it's very difficult sometimes to put them in the middle, isn't it? So I'm just making sure we can see. And I'm hoping, just laying it on gently, and I think that needs to be moved up there a little bit. Look at it. Right, okay. So that, yeah, that will do, won't it? Yeah. That would be fine, and I'm going to put one on there as well. So what I'm doing is double-sided tape. You can use brads and things, can't you? You've done that before, but I think double-sided tape's working for this one because it's got a butterfly, and we don't want to pierce the butterfly, do we? I always think you've killed it or something. Have you got a hole in its wing or something, like I'm going to do in tomorrow's project. I'm trying to get this on for Sunday, so if it's on Sunday, that's brilliant, isn't it? Yeah, try not to get that too far near the edge. You don't think it is. Right, so when you fold it down, you put it on then. Okay, so when you like, I would put it a little bit higher like this. Oh dear, am I showing you? So don't forget I'm on, so does that need to be a tiny bit over that way? Or is it fine? You do develop the eye to do that as you go along. Right, so I'm going to get some string. I'll do, is that the right colour? I don't think that's the right colour, is it? Let's see if I can find some other. I was actually looking for some brown. But I couldn't find it. Right, so what I'm going to do now is just tie this. Watch this then. Oh, watch me get tangled up. Right, there we go. It started already. There we go. So what, yeah. There we go. There we go. It started already. Okay, so I'm going to hopefully put that in there. Why is it like this? I need to put there. Right, so what I'm going to do is tie a knot in this. It's going to be very difficult, so I've got the other end not entirely sure what I'm doing. Oh, I haven't done a closure for that, have I? Oh, yeah. Let's put, look, what you do is try and get to make a knot. Like this lot. This is so cute, isn't it? Yeah, I call it my Beverly book because it was Beverly who had one, and she says, oh, I've got a book of the British wildflowers. Wildflowers of Britain month by month. And I thought, when she's from Canada, and I thought, oh, I'll have a look at that then. Right, so I use that tomorrow in the video as well, yeah. Right, so I've already done tomorrow's video. Right, so that I've got that slightly to that side, which is actually ideal, because then that will go straight down there, won't it? Okay, so you can do it like that, or you can do a figure of 8. Okay, like this. Okay, don't pull it too tight, otherwise we'll be bending it. So you can stick that in your journal. Look at me I'm trying to shove that out the way there. You can stick that in your journal. Just try and get a bit longer. About that'll do. There's plenty there, look, isn't there? And then you can put something on the end of it to make it stay. I don't know whether to put a couple of these on, just for convenience, really, because the reason I'm putting 2 on is one side and one the other, and then we can just fly it through there, can't we, like that? But let's do it. Let's go. Can you hear my glue? It's breathing. My glue is breathing. Right, so then I put, oh, I don't know. I don't know. Let's, I'm going to put that on there, then cut it off, I think. I've done that before, yeah. Done that before. Yeah, you can also do that thing where you thread it through, but I'm not doing that. I'm just sticking it on like that. There we go. Then you get a glue cloth normally. Okay, and get rid of all this, so it doesn't shine up brightly. Right, and then what you can do then is just put it through there. Oops. Try and put it through the back, and then you know where it is when you come to undo it. Okay, so that goes through that. You've got a butterfly flying now. Okay, on the other side, yeah, so that will should stick with it, look. Still flying away. There it goes, look. So that's your little thing there. So now the reason I've put that under there is so that I can just put it straight back under. It hasn't stuck very well, has it? I can see that now. Perhaps I couldn't see it before. Has it coming through a bit better? You can do that and perhaps in that instead. Yeah, so that might be quite a nice idea. Anyway, you could undo this and put less string on if you like. Yeah, I would put less string on than that, because that will be dangling everywhere. Look, butterfly flying, everything. Right, so okay, then you can put whatever you like in your pockets. I've got anything handy. No. I was going to make that little thing, wasn't I? Right, so that will do. I don't know if it would fit in there. It'd be too wide, wouldn't it? Oh, no, it wouldn't it, actually, if I made it like this. Right, so I'm going to fold that over like that. No, that's going to be, I think it's going to be the right size. Then you fold, again, you'd turn it over and fold it like there. And you'd fold, right, so make sure some things are upside down. Yeah, so that would make that the lid. The inside's going to be upside down. I was going to use that as a thing, wasn't I? Never mind. Right, and then fold it all the way up like that. Oh, that's cute. That is so cute. Right, and then you can either you've got several different methods you can do it. Okay, let's get rid of, oh, I'll tell you what I did. Right, to take these out. Oh, this is quite a good way. Okay, just cut those. Hold on. Hold on a minute, hold on. Just cut those like that. And then you'd cut those. Yeah, like that. Is that right? I think so. If it isn't right, you know what I'm doing, don't you? Right, so that would be... And then you can either cut one of those off, or you can fold them in and stick them together. Or fold one at the back. Fold them like that and fold one at the back. I'm going to stick them together, I think, because... Oh, let's round the corner. Quick. None of these will actually fit in that, it should actually fit in that little pocket then, shouldn't it? See, that's the right way round, and then that's the right way round as well. Okay, because we've turned it upside down. Yeah, that's logical, isn't it? Not. Yeah, so that's my logic. That's why I'm, you know, confused half the time. Because things don't seem quite the logic. Right, okay. So that's you done. That's you done. That's you done. That's you done. Right, so then I've just glued them together and it's got little... So you can put in your pocket a little envelope. Okay, you put one in your pocket. See, that fits perfectly in there. Yeah, make a couple of those. And Bob's your uncle. I don't know why Bob's... I haven't got my Uncle Bob, actually. I think my husband probably did. Oh, yeah. I think his husband... his uncle's middle name was Bob, Robert. So there you go, Donald Robert. There we go. Right, so yeah, so we can put that in there. That won't glue because it's already done. Make a couple of those, put them in there. We've done, yeah. Or you can do it like that, yeah, straight away. So is that too close? Hope not. Right, so that's that done, and then fly it underneath there. So it's done. There we go. So that's your little book page accordion pockets. Okay, you can make them as much as you like. You know how to make accordion pockets now, don't you, if you didn't before? Right, okay, so you can make as many as you like. You can make a little enclosure like that. You can stick it into, or you can make it independent and just do one and wind it round and that. Okay, but there we go. So that flies out there. And we've done. Okay then. So I'll open it up at the beginning now. Oh, but first of all, thank you so much. Anybody who's given me a thumbs up for this, anybody who has subscribed to my channel too, thank you so much. That is amazing. I am really pleased, and I will say thank you so much, even if you can't hear me. I do say, oh, thank you, if I get a new subscriber. Okay, so you could probably hear me saying that at some point in your mind. Okay, then I'll just introduce this now, and then I'll say bye. Bye then.